Am I the Zorglord for being enraged about the damage done to my transport pod? I am Molt mother of 2 hatchlings, Veza, 25, and Brandier, 22. I am not bonded to their hatch father, but both maintain link bonds with him. They traveled to his den last star cycle for Father Appreciation Day, set to return to my hive the next day. Brandier piloted the transport pod there and was supposed to steer back. The pod he pilots was once mine. I paid full trade credits, did not require him to buy it, only that he care for the pod, providing nebula fuel and maintenance. This was the first pod I acquired outright without credit loans, and holds deep sentiment, thus in my eye stalks it remains mine. Moments after they left the father's den, Veza sent a pulse burst saying pod collision occurred. I asked if the pod was damaged, she said it was totaled. My inner flame surged with fury because Brandier knew how much toil I put into acquiring that pod and I was very clear that he protect and care for it. I asked Veza to place Brandier on Pulse Link. Instead, their father spoke, and explained hatchlings were in the medic bay with Brandier receiving treatment. Father Unit then lashed me with venom language, accused me of caring more for the pod than the hatchlings, scolding me for surging of anger without knowing the full situation. In my defense, I did not know Brandier was injured. Brandier's cells will recover and the other pilot was unharmed, but the swarm remains enraged with me. I assumed severe injury would be the first words they said, but that explanation was not enough for them. Solar cycles pass, hatchlings remain in their father's den, refusing to return to my nest. Am I the Zorglord? Update, first, to be clear in my logic processor, I do not value the transport pod above my hatchlings. My earlier pulse burst came from a surge of heightened emotion, words spilled without processing. I can concede my words were cold, lacking nurture tone. To clarify again, Brandier has a disoriented processor and cracked rib rods, but will recover fine. The pod cannot be restored, yes it has insurance, but that cannot replace the sentimental glow, though that is acceptable. I sent a pulse burst to hatchlings to offer sorrow-tones and explain I would not have asked about pod first if I had known they were in Heal Bay. Veza admitted she should have told me that first but was stressed and overwhelmed. I barely began to attempt to explain when the father broke in with venom language and ended communication. I suspect he is manipulating the hatchlings, twisting their minds against me, but they are fully grown and choose to path on their own. My plan, let cosmic dust settle and wait.